BodyShop.com. The Body Shop at 48th and A. Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career, or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
When it comes to tackling your fall projects, having the right equipment can make a huge difference. At Sunbelt Rentals, they have an extensive line of tools and equipment to help complete any job. From lawn and landscape equipment to hand tools, pressure washers, portable generators for you tailgaters, and much more. Sunbelt Rentals makes it easy to get what you need when you need it. Drop in to see the experts at 5450 Alvo Road in Lincoln, or visit sunbeltrentals.com today to learn how Sunbelt Rentals can make it happen for you.
Problem gambling can destroy an individual's finances, relationships, physical, and mental health. If you or a loved one are struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
Is your backyard ready for fun with friends and family this fall? GE Landscape Supply has pavers and boulders, which are a great accent for any backyard landscaping project. And you can find them at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere, nearby or far away. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapesupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Belmont Chiropractic and Novotny Nutrition and Wellness specialize in getting rid of people's pain quickly and permanently. For 31 years, they've been extremely successful with advanced techniques in pain relief using spinal adjustments and decompression, detoxification, diet and lifestyle modification, and more. They are fully equipped to handle the most seasonal athlete, weekend warrior, car accidents, strains, sprains, and more. Is there anywhere you're experiencing pain on your body, or are you fighting decreased energy and depression? Consult Belmont Chiropractic and Novotny Nutrition and Wellness first at 402-476-8619.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide or experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, call 988 for free, confidential, and compassionate support. On July 16th, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is transitioning to 988. There is hope. For 24/7 support, call, text, or chat 988.
Sponsored by Nebraska DHHS, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
If your car has sent you to the sidelines, Eustace Body Shop can help. With gold-class certified technicians, OEM parts, and free loaner cars, Eustace Body Shop is your best choice this Husker season. And with 6 locations across central and eastern Nebraska, we've got you covered, whether you're rooting at home or you're headed to Memorial Stadium. Get a free online quote at EustaceBodyShop.com, and let's get you back in the game.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Problem gambling can destroy an individual's finances, relationships, physical, and mental health. If you or a loved one are struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and Bob just wanted to say thank you for a record-setting July here at Koppel. The summer sales event continues in August, and the incentives are crazy good. Check this out. We got 0.9% financing along with a $2,500 trade-in rebate on select new models. You heard right. 0.9% financing has been extended along with a trade-in rebate. Also, our GM-certified used inventory is filling up fast, so make that money-saving drive to Koppel. It's just south of the interstate, or shop online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with roof credit.
Need service on your home air conditioner? Call the company Lincoln has counted on since 1952, Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. No matter what brand you have, when you need service, you want Bryant's experienced pros working for you. Friendly NATE certified technicians with the tools, training, and technology to restore your comfort quickly. No matter what brand, when you need service, just call Bryant. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history. We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. We've made it to Wednesday. We are waiting on AD. He's in North Dakota somewhere.
He's in Bismarck today.
Try Bismarck. I wonder if he had a Bismarck donut for breakfast.
He's in Bismarck
Is
today.
a Bismarck a donut?
I believe so.
Okay.
With the
yeah, with the
Phil.
Bismarck. Yeah.
So anyway, AD is going to join next.
He'll be
segment.
with us shortly.
So, Raffi, exciting night last night. Nebraska volleyball.
Yeah.
Wins in 4 sets against Stanford. Number 5 Stanford. That is. Now they
At Stanford.
Now they will have a test against Kentucky on Sunday.
And that's in Lincoln?
No,
That's at Kentucky?
in Lexington.
In Lexington. All right.
Yeah. So, but nonetheless, it was a good evening last night. The Cubs did not get win number 79 last night, so the pursue for win 79 is tonight.
Continue.
Yep, it continues tonight.
Now, I was going to mention this to you today, so it's probably good that AD's not here, but
Oh, okay.
you don't love his baseball talk.
Okay.
There's a guy for the Braves,
Okay.
Matt Olson.
Matt Olson, 51 bombs.
First time I ever heard his name ever in my life last night.
Really? Matt Olson, yeah.
Either
no.
I need to start watching more sports or baseball needs to do a better job of marketing their players because, I was like, he's got 51 home runs.
Matt Olson, well, because he's not an Aaron Judge. He's not, So Matt Olson, 51 home runs, formerly of the Oakland Athletics, Matt Olson.
Wow.
Got signed or traded, I believe, to the Atlanta Braves and is a big, he kind of filled the void that Freddie Freeman left when he, that whole thing happened, which that Freddie Freeman situation was unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Where it was his agent tells Freddie that the Braves aren't offering more. And so Freddie decides to start talking to the Dodgers. The agent is like, hey, sign with the Dodgers. But then it comes out that the Braves offered more and the agent withheld it from Freddie Freeman.
Oh, good times.
Unbelievable
Agents.
stuff. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I was laughing when they said his name. I double took it first. They're like, and Matt Olson with his 51st home run. I'm like, 51st home run. I'm like, I've never heard of the guy. Was he even in the All-Star game?
I would assume so.
Man, I was like, that's crazy. Because I've heard of a lot of the Braves. Like, was it Omar Obese, their second baseman? Obese?
Nope. It is
Obese?
Nope.
Albese?
Nope.
What's his last name?
It is Albies.
Albese, yeah.
Albies.
Albese.
Albies.
Okay, Albese.
Ozzy. No, not Ozzy. Ozzy Albies.
And Acuna.
Ronald
Acuna.
Which is great. I love the first name Ronald.
I like it. But I just don't understand I was just stunned. It's just baseball. I don't know. Weird.
Chris Jones is finally signed for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Kansas City Chiefs. That'll make all the difference now.
His 1-year deal worth up to $25 million, and Kansas City will have the option to franchise tag the defensive lineman in 2024. So
that actually was kind of I understand the holding out and trying to get more money, but then when you come back and the contract you sign is one of those, like, he gets hurt first week back, the holdout meant nothing because it's all incentive laden.
Yeah. I apologize. I was wrong on Sunday's match with volleyball. I guess it is at home.
It is at home?
Against
Hey, look at me.
So I apologize.
That's all right.
So
we still love you, Nick.
Here are the incentives. So it's a $19.5 million base salary, which is what he was already set to make, minus the $1.08 million game check for week 1 that he misses. How about this? Here are the incentives. $1 million for 35% playing time, $1 million for 50% playing time, $1.25 million for 10 sacks, another $500,000 for 15 sacks, $1 million for first team All-Pro and Super Bowl appearance, and $2 million for Defensive Player of the Year and a Super Bowl win.
That's good money if you can get it, but man, hopefully they don't have any games scheduled to play in New York. Oh, yeah. Did I say that? But yeah, just like I don't know. I think I'd want more guaranteed money. I mean, I understand you're betting on yourself, but one injury or whatever, and all those incentives are gone. Well, I mean, and we know they're not going to be in the Super Bowl, so we already know that one's off the table.
Well, so how about this? So the holdout this offseason was so that he could get his pay closer to Aaron Donald's $31.66 million per year average, rather than the $21 to $24 million deals that the young defensive tackles were signing this offseason. Ultimately, the side settled on an incentive-laden deal to bridge the gap.
Yeah.
Since that base salary is $19.5 million.
Interesting.
So there we go.
Betting on himself. Yep. I wonder if he can catch the football. I think that would be the bigger issue in Kansas City right now.
I was say they need help with somebody that can catch the football.
Catching the ball.
With that being said, let's bring in our good friend Aaron Davis.
He's
What's up,
here.
AD?
Good morning, fellas. How you doing?
Good, man. We were talking. Chris Jones signed his deal. The holdout is over with Kansas City. I texted you guys this just before the show. Reports are that Matthew Stafford is going to be on season 2 of quarterback, the Peyton Manning series. So they've been struggling to find 3 other quarterbacks to do it after the Mahomes, Kirk Cousins, and Mariota season. Yeah. And so it sounds like Matthew Stafford is in, and we're all good there. So we'll see what other quarterbacks.
He played a heck of a game last week too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, and against the Seahawks, where Geno Smith did not play that great of a game. Right. I know he had a touchdown pass, but man, the Seahawks, they now go in. It doesn't get any easier for Seattle as they face the Detroit Lions at Ford Field.
The football Lions.
Yep, the Detroit Lions. Who are a bunch of dogs. Stop playing with them. So
it's an interesting world in sports right now for sure, man. Interesting world in sports. Who else is going to be on with Stafford? Have they announced the other quarterbacks yet?
Nope, nothing yet. So I know they tried to get like Joe Burrow and stuff, and they all said no. Which because it's like the whole Hard Knocks thing. They struggle, and obviously Hard Knocks is like the team deal. But I mean, quarterback, you're letting somebody in. I mean, every moment almost to film and to talk to you and figure stuff out. So, do you really want that right now? I would love to see Josh Allen right now.
Oh gosh, man.
Oh boy.
Listening to DP and Jay on Old School yesterday, and obviously Foreman living in Buffalo for 4 years, give or take more. And he had a good point. Buffalo Bills football. To them, it's like Nebraska football is to us.
Oh yeah,
and, he's under a microscope right now. What 4 turnovers he had Monday night?
Yeah,
so it's. Go ahead.
I feel like the window was there, and I just think it's shut. I don't see Buffalo. I remember at the beginning of the year last year, Buffalo was like everybody's like, they're going to be the ones, and now this year I'm looking at them, I'm just like, oh man.
frankly, I mean, two of the top teams in the AFC didn't look good. 3 of the top teams in the AFC didn't look good this last week, right? The Chiefs obviously didn't look that great. And then you had the Bengals who got shut down by the Browns, and then the Bills who ended up losing to the Jets. So, I mean, the 3 top dogs in the AFC all didn't really look like Super Bowl
Oh, you forgot the
contenders.
Broncos.
All didn't look like Super Bowl contenders. Oh, that's right. The Broncos did lose to Jimmy Garoppolo. That's right.
Yeah,
I forgot about
thanks.
that. Yeah. So
Just want them up there in that upper echelon.
yeah, well, they're not. So, but no, nonetheless, I mean, that's why maybe the AFC is just wide open this year, because I don't know who I'm taking out of the AFC. The Jags aren't there yet. Still the Bengals, but like, you know. What
I
I'm
hate
saying?
to say this in a way, but if Tua stays healthy, the Dolphins probably would be. Gosh,
Tua's second in MVP voting right now.
gosh,
How about that?
Yeah, I think it's early to know what's going to go on, but you can't. It's hard to ignore and overlook the performances of Tua last week as well. I'll say this. I'll throw this out there. Rain or not, Cleveland played in the rain too when they played Cincinnati. And they beat the smoke out of Cincinnati, man. And I think Cleveland is a team to where, obviously being in the same division, the battles we have with my Steelers. Cleveland has always been kind of just on the cusp, if you would, but just never really get any consistency at quarterback. But I'll tell you what, I was surprised to see them beat up Cincinnati the way they did. So, and Tua as well, like you mentioned, Raff, Tua is playing he looked awfully good, man. He looked awfully good. The thing with
I think
Tua,
if he doesn't get hurt, I think Tyreek Hill goes over 2,000 yards receiving.
Yeah. It's going to be it's good to have football back, put it that way. It is great to have it back, man. It's great to have it back. Nick,
Gentlemen, go ahead. AD.
Before we go, did you make it to the presser yesterday with the players?
I didn't make it to that one yesterday. Did not make it to that one. So they do different times than they do. I should say, depending on the day, they do different times. And so
today's at 3:30. Sip was saying.
Yeah. Okay. So this one's today with coordinators is a little bit later. So
are you heading down to that?
Yeah, I think so. That's the plan. That's the plan.
He's on his way.
Not till 3:30 though. That's the plan.
Make a decision.
Yep.
Love it. Well, folks, we will take a quick break. We will come back. We have plenty to talk about in the sports world. The women take care of business last night against Stanford. I believe in Rico. Big shout out to Rico. He did a great job of keeping the stats on that. And I actually watched that game, which I'll talk about on my way to Bismarck last night. So the Husker women's volleyball. Of course, we got Husker football as well. It's midweek. I want to get both of you guys' temperatures on the temperature, if you would, in the city right now, just kind of the chatter, etc. So we'll talk about that. Also, Michigan State, we didn't bring it up yesterday, but more and more details come out. They got an ugly situation going on up there at Michigan State. What's going to happen at Michigan State? It's is in the news as well. And also, man, who do the Jets bring in? There's been more names since we talked yesterday about potential backups to Zach Wilson up there for the Jets as well. So, folks, we'll discuss those things and all things sports when we come back. This is The Drive. We got Nick and Raff holding it down the mothership. I am now in Bismarck, North Dakota. We'll be back. 937 Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs. Problem gambling can destroy an individual's finances, relationships, physical, and mental health. If you or a loved one are struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
If your car has sent you to the sidelines, Eustis Body Shop can help. With gold-class certified technicians, OEM parts, and free loaner cars, Eustis Body Shop is your best choice this Husker season. And with 6 locations across central and eastern Nebraska, we've got you covered, whether you're rooting at home or you're headed to Memorial Stadium. Get a free online quote at EustaceBodyShop.com and let's get you back in the game.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Need service on your home air conditioner? Call the company Lincoln has counted on since 1952, Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. No matter what brand you have, when you need service, you want Bryant's experienced pros working for you. Friendly NATE certified technicians with the tools, training, and technology to restore your comfort quickly. No matter what brand, when you need service, just call Bryant. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and Bob just wanted to say thank you for a record-setting July here at Koppel. The summer sales event continues in August, and the incentives are crazy good. Check this out. We got 0.9% financing along with a $2,500 trade-in rebate on select new models. You heard right. 0.9% financing has been extended along with a trade-in rebate. Also, our GM certified used inventory is filling up fast, so make that money-saving drive to Koppel. It's just south of the interstate, or shop online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with roof credit.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices. Belmont Chiropractic and Novotny Nutrition and Wellness specialize in getting rid of people's pain quickly and permanently. For 31 years, they've been extremely successful with advanced techniques in pain relief using spinal adjustments and decompression, detoxification, diet and lifestyle modification, and more. They are fully equipped to handle the most seasonal athlete, weekend warrior, car accidents, strains, sprains, and more. Is there anywhere you're experiencing pain on your body, or are you fighting decreased energy and depression? Consult Belmont Chiropractic and Novotny Nutrition and Wellness first at 402-476-8619.
The high school football season rolls on right here on 93.7 The Ticket. Hey guys, it's Nick Sainer. Join me and the Husker Hall of Famer Jay Foreman this Friday night from Gretna High School as we bring you a top 5 matchup in Class A. Number 2, Millard South Patriots travel to Gretna to face off against number 5, Gretna Dragons. Kickoff is slated for 7 p.m. with pregame scheduled to go on around 6:40 p.m. You can hear that and all the action unfold right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Acres, your John Deere dealer, is offering hot financing on all new compact tractors. For a limited time, get 0% interest for 84 months when you buy any new John Deere compact tractor. And with a variety of attachments, you'll make quick work of chores around your acreage. From mowing to grading and moving large loads, Acres has a John Deere tractor to handle your toughest projects. Don't delay. Visit your local Acres store to take advantage of this great offer. Acres, solutions for every field. Offer expires September 30th, 2023, subject to approved credit with John Deere Financial.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now, they've raised wages again, and they're hiring for production operators at $24.62 per hour, which grows to $28.97 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $33.36 per hour, with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or apply, go to continentaljobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
The Southern Pecan Cake from Beatrice Bakery. They don't just let you call anything Southern, especially when it's baked right here in Nebraska. There are standards you have to meet, like a rich, decadent, moist caramel cake? Check. Bursting with too many large pecans to count? Check. Big enough to share with the whole group? Check. But delicious enough that you won't want to share? A big check on that one. The Southern Pecan Cake, the newest cake to the Beatrice Bakery lineup. Try it for yourself at Beatrice Bakery. Online at BeatriceBakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lincoln forecast for today will be another very pleasant day. We'll see mostly sunny skies and an afternoon high of around 81. Tonight we'll see mostly clear skies and a low around 55. And tomorrow more of the same, mostly sunny skies. High temperature again around 81. Meteorologist Kyle Licker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, it's Charlie Stone, and here with me is Andy Goodyear, General Manager of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I know the new Honda sales are going really good right now at Honda of Lincoln, and with that, a lot of fresh trade-ins are coming in. Can you tell our listeners about your pre-owned selection?
I'm happy to, Charlie. Like you said, with new Honda sales going very good, we have a lot of fresh trade-ins coming in daily, and not just Hondas. We have just about every maker model you can imagine, with over 100 pre-owned and certified pre-owned to choose from, and prices starting at just $5,900.
Wow, what about financing?
We have financing as low as 3.29% APR on certified Accords and CRV.
Thanks again, Andy. People love the selection and great service at Honda of Lincoln. Maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Chris Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday. Nebraska volleyball last night taking a 3-1 victory over Stanford. I am going to say this right now. If you do not get the opportunity to listen to John Baylor and Lauren Westcook or Cook West? Westcook? Lauren West?
Lauren Cook West.
Lauren Cook West.
There you go.
You've got to listen to those two on the call. They are a phenomenal team. I enjoy listening. They have fun doing it. They're also educational, and you can just feel the excitement, especially out of John JB, affectionately JB. But yeah, they do a great job. I just wanted to say that. So yes, bam, I did it.
Husker volleyball. Go ahead, AD. Go ahead.
Go ahead, brother.
I was just gonna say, I mean, they Nebraska volleyball, that is, 0 seniors. They talked about on the ESPN broadcast last night. 0 seniors, extremely young, right? Harper Murray, freshman, Bergen Riley, freshman, Laney Choboy, freshman. Just unbelievable production from them. I mean, if I remember correctly, Allie Batenhorst didn't play last night. Like that's just where Nebraska's at as a program. First time that they've beaten Stanford, I believe, since 2008. 2008. First time ever that they've won at Stanford. So
down on the farm.
It was just a really, really special, and they gutted out the first set, and then kind of took control in the second set, lost the third, and then made no doubts in the fourth. So they had 4 or 5 match points before they actually were able to win the match in set number 4. So they had to get around some service errors. Man, there was some really poor serving going on from both sides, but especially Stanford. But Nebraska's defense was a big reason why they won last night's match.
Yep.
You think about this, that freshman group that was born.
Don't do this to ourselves, AD.
Yeah, we're old, man. This is going to be Nick's time. We needed 2004 because we hadn't beat them since 2008. Had never beaten them in Stanford before. Caroline Jurevicius was 2005. Harper Murray, Bergen Riley, Laney Chavoy, and Andy Jackson. Nor they've ever beat Stanford in Stanford ever. Of course, that all changed on last night. I was listening to that game, actually watching the game on my phone on the way back from Fargo to where the heck am I at right now? Bismarck. And got my headphones on. I was like, I'm somewhere in North Dakota. But nevertheless, Harper Murray, she was all over the place on Tuesday. 12 kills on 24 swings, hitting percentage of .417, 3 assists, including one, that sneaky dump she had over the set of her Bergen Riley, 6 digs, 3 service aces, and 4 blocks. Think about that. This is Harper Murray, 12 kills on 24 swings, hitting percentage of .417, 3 assists, 6 digs, 3 service aces, and 4 blocks. I mean, that is she was responsible for 17 points by herself, as far as that goes. And against SMU, she had 15 and a half. Dude, she is a force, man. And you know what else was a force? The number of Husker fans inside that arena last night was awesome to see. So many Nebraska people that were there. And it shows you how significant Nebraska volleyball is. There were a lot of seats available in that place. Did you guys notice it's an upper tier area? I'm thinking, man, the number 4 team in the country is coming to your place. You're ranked number 5, but it's California. I'm not saying that's all California to make a blanket statement, but it shows you how much of a support that we have here in Nebraska. Because it doesn't matter if it's number 5 or number 15. Nebraska's going to pack that place out at the Devaney, man. So it was great to see.
That plays into recruiting so much too. It's not a surprise every year when John Cook goes out and gets one of the top classes in the country. I mean, all you got to do is just put on the video and go, well, you can play in front of this, or you can play in front of that. I mean,
yeah, absolutely. That's a great point, Raff, because you just take a picture, like you said, and obviously then the people clear up here in North Dakota are still just in awe that, man, you guys, this one guy came up, he goes, you mean to tell me you guys actually had over 90,000 in a football stadium to watch your volleyball team? I'm like, actually 92,003 people that came up and watched the volleyball game. Sophomore Becca Alec out of Waverly. She's been patrolling the net all year so far, and Nebraska goes to 8-0. 7-0, I believe. 7 or 8-0. I think what they go to now.
They're 8-0 now.
8-0. And have number 21 Kentucky coming in with a 2-4 record. But Becca Alec, she recorded 8 blocks last night, surpassing her previous high of 7 as well. Played well offensively, 7 kills, 12 swings for hitting percentage of .500. And then Merritt Beeson. I mean, she was a transfer from Florida, I believe, wasn't she? I think she came from Florida.
Merritt Beeson was, yes.
Yeah, she was Florida. And then it seems like she's been there forever. She tied the lead with 17 and paced the Huskers with 15 kills on 33 swings. She had 5 digs and 2 blocks. Think about if she's not at Nebraska this year. As talented as his team is, anytime you contribute, tied for the lead with 17 points, 15 kills, 5 digs, and 2 blocks, that production is huge. That production is huge. And then Chavoy, I always like saying her name. I just call her LC. We'll just go LC. But she got blasted in the face. I was looking, like I said, I was watching it on my phone, but it looks like she got hit in the face pretty hard, didn't she?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and then she made an unbelievable. Well, so they Nebraska dove. There were about 3 or 4 players that dove on the floor all at once to try to keep a ball up, and they weren't able to do it. But she got hurt kind of, and it was like the back of her neck kind of looked a little stiff, like it got kind of just jammed or whatever. And then a couple minutes later, she makes a diving play, and everything looks just fine for her. So hopefully all things are good. Yeah. But you would have felt like they probably wouldn't have let her stay in if it was something serious, especially with the head and neck region. So
okay, I know that the big boogaboo is the service errors. I think there were 17 service errors total in that game for Nebraska.
There were a lot.
Yeah, they were shooting themselves in the foot. But what about Harper Murray? I mean, some of her aces looked like mine up close. They were just hitting the net. They were tape aces. Hit the net, fell over. Hit the net, fell over. And she did that.
She did it twice,
back to back.
Yeah.
I was watching. So I'm looking in the back of the car, and the people are laughing at me because they're going, yes, no, yes, yes, no, yes, yes, yes. So I'm just thinking, boy, it just, but you know what? It's kind of like in basketball, the shooter's bounce. When you're that good and you do something that many times, eventually the luck kind of goes on your side. But her first ace, I just didn't think it was going to make it over the net. Then she did it again. And so they just balled out. I know the thing that's probably on the plane ride home, either last night or this morning, that Coach Cook is looking at, those girls, we got to clean up these service areas big time. We can't keep teams in the game by just shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah. Let's head to break, gentlemen. We got history coming up next here.
History. Don't break.
But a big win to the Husker women's volleyball last night. They took care of business. Sunday night, I believe that game is. They host number 21 Kentucky. That is coming in. Kentucky is 2-4 at this point. But as you know, when people come and play Nebraska, you're going to get the best shot from everybody. So let's continue to cheer loud for them as they continue to just state proud. And Raff, you're actually wearing Kentucky Wildcat colors with that blue and white shirt on right there. What's up?
No, I'm wearing Cedars and Kalita back. I'm repping the Cedars.
Yeah, let's change that up.
Well, they didn't give us red ones. Kalita, I need a red shirt.
Raff was like, man, I'm just trying to show love, man. Just trying to show love.
Yeah. Come on now.
Folks, we'll come back. We'll talk about some history, also some Husker football, NFL action. As well. Stick with us. We'll be right back. 90.7 The Ticket, The Drive.
Acres, your John Deere dealer, is offering hot financing on all new compact tractors. For a limited time, get 0% interest for 84 months when you buy any new John Deere compact tractor. And with a variety of attachments, you'll make quick work of chores around your acreage. From mowing to grading and moving large loads, Acres has a John Deere tractor to handle your toughest projects. Don't delay. Visit your local Acres store to take advantage of this great offer. Acres, solutions for every field. Offer expires September 30th, 2023, subject to approved credit with John Deere Financial.
Is your backyard ready for fun with friends and family this fall? GE Landscape Supply has pavers and boulders, which are a great accent for any backyard landscaping project. And you can find them at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere, nearby or far away. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapesupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Great Diesel and Equipment Services is your go-to place in Lincoln for repairs and maintenance for diesel pickups to Class 8 over-the-road trucks and trailers, from bumper pole utility to full-size semi. Gray performs DOT inspections and are a service provider for fleet companies like ARI, Element Fleet, and FleetNet. They're a family-owned business in operation since 1952, and they keep a clean, friendly shop. Customer service is their top priority. Give Great Diesel and Equipment Services a visit today with easy access just off I-80 and North 56th Street.
The Southern Pecan Cake from Beatrice Bakery. They don't just let you call anything Southern, especially when it's baked right here in Nebraska. There are standards you have to meet, like a rich, decadent, moist caramel cake? Check. Bursting with too many large pecans to count? Check. Big enough to share with the whole group? Check. But delicious enough that you won't want to share? A big check on that one. The Southern Pecan Cake, the newest cake to the Beatrice Bakery lineup. Try it for yourself at Beatrice Bakery. Online at BeatriceBakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com. where they're committed to you every step of the way.
The high school football season rolls on right here on 93.7 The Ticket. Hey guys, it's Nick Sainer. Join me and the Husker Hall of Famer Jay Foreman this Friday night from Gretna High School as we bring you a top 5 matchup in Class A. Number 2, Millard South Patriots travel to Gretna to face off against number 5, Gretna Dragons. Kickoff is slated for 7 p.m. with pregame scheduled to go on around 6:40 p.m. You can hear that and all the action unfold right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, it's Charlie Stone, and here with me is Andy Goodyear, General Manager of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I know the new Honda sales are going really good right now at Honda of Lincoln, and with that, a lot of fresh trade-ins are coming in. Can you tell our listeners about your pre-owned selection?
I'm happy to, Charlie. Like you said, with new Honda sales going very good, we have a lot of fresh trade-ins coming in daily, and not just Hondas. We have just about every maker model you can imagine, with over 100 pre-owned and certified pre-owned to choose from, and prices starting at just $5,900.
Wow, what about financing?
We have financing as low as 3.29% APR on certified Accords and CRV.
Thanks again, Andy. People love the selection and great service at Honda of Lincoln. Maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Belmont Chiropractic and Novotny Nutrition and Wellness specialize in getting rid of people's pain quickly and permanently. For 31 years, they've been extremely successful with advanced techniques in pain relief using spinal adjustments and decompression, detoxification, diet and lifestyle modification, and more. They are fully equipped to handle the most seasonal athlete, weekend warrior, car accidents, strains, sprains, and more. Is there anywhere you're experiencing pain on your body, or are you fighting decreased energy and depression? Consult Belmont Chiropractic and Novotny Nutrition and Wellness first at 402-476-8619. Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Hey guys, Jake Sorensen here from Early Break. The garage door at our house has been needing replacement for a couple years, and a few months ago, we finally did something about it. Steve's Garage Doors and Services was great through the whole process in providing options and also going to the next level to get a door that was approved by our HOA. And best of all, the removal of the old door and installation of the new door was done smoothly with no issues. Call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today at 402-480-9462.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM First, 93.7 The Ticket.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the Ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show, powered by Sunbelt Rentals. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group of BHHS Ambassador, Select Plumbing, Jimmy John's, Lincoln Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits, Fleet Beef, Yours Cheese Spread on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday. Over the break, I just had to listen to Nick and Jake decide who had the best style.
Well, no, it's not even
Feel
that.
free to vote on the poll.
Yeah, so I posted a poll question on my Twitter of who has the best style between me and Jake Sorensen. Jake, we both admit that neither one of us have great style. We don't try to, but it's just basically who's less worse.
Who's less worse,
right? Who's just who's a little bit better. I they're making fun of. I'm wearing a green, a mint. I like this shirt, Raff.
It looks good.
I like this shirt a lot.
It
a
sets
mint.
your eyes off. I
Thank
mean,
you.
it's nice.
I think it goes well with my skin tone.
Yeah.
I
mean, they are calling him Andy's in here
No,
today.
Bill
though.
Bush called me Andy because of Andy's mitts.
Andy's mitts.
Because it's a mint shirt. But nonetheless, Jake is over there wearing black with navy blue.
Yeah, it's tough to go to.
And Jake just before after the break said, or right before we came back from break, goes, "Oh, I'm not competing on shoes. My shoes are horrible. That's just an element of style. I'm bad with shoes. I'm not good with shoes. I'm not trying to go for that. That's a part of it."
It is.
So go vote on the poll question. Nick_Sainert on Twitter. The ticket reposted as well. If you're not following me, that's fine. But
but you can follow me, Chris Raff 7.
You can follow Chris Raff 7, AC Davis CEO, and make sure you vote on the poll question. Who has the best style out of me or Jake Sorensen?
I voted Nick. I mean, they call him Big Swim. I mean, that right there, that shows you got style.
I currently am losing quite a bit, and I'm somewhat shocked by this. That I'm not shocked that I'm losing, but by this amount. I mean, this is just unbelievable.
You know how you even it up? Throw AD in there.
I should.
No, that's between you and Jake.
So it's disappointing though. But because I think what's going on is Jake has more followers than I do on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
He's much older than I am.
Much
older than I am. And so with that, he's getting all of his followers to see. And they're sided with Jake because Jake has like this cult following somehow.
Kind of like the Raff's roadies.
Yeah, see how about this? Brad from Baldwin. Nick is all about style. There you go.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brad. The other one, Newt says Big Swim a close second. That hurts. But whatever.
At least you're not last.
Yep.
Are you wearing shorts today, Nick?
I am.
Man, I don't know how you do it, brother. I don't know how you do it. Raph, you got shorts on?
It's supposed to be a high of 80 today.
Oh, of course I do.
High of 80 today there?
Yeah.
High of 80 today.
That's beautiful here.
When I was out playing pickleball, I was sweating up a storm yesterday.
Hey, well, I tell you what, before RGT, we played golf yesterday. It was a 4-man scramble. My golf bag, was a rental set. It looked like the United Nations. I had some TaylorMades. I had some Callaways. There was a couple Titleist. There was a driver that looked like Bob Sneed was using it back in the 40s. The course was really nice. And, dude, I ended up using the driver of some guys I was playing with. And, dude, I don't know what it is, but I tell you what, I was striping the heck out of the driver. You never want to play bad with guys you don't know when you're the speaker for that night, because I told you the remark that I heard before. Boy, I sure hope you speak better than you golf. So yesterday was cool, man. Nailed some putts, hit some drives, but it was a good group. I chose to pass on today. Yeah, I've just got too much stuff to get done. I am gonna golf tomorrow, so I probably won't be on tomorrow or Friday, because Friday morning I actually fly out early.
Wow.
I think the flight's at 7:30. So I might catch you guys on the second hour in the airport in Minneapolis, because that flight from Minot, because I go to Minot tomorrow, I believe. I don't know. I just know I fly out of Minot Friday morning early, and I have about an hour and a half in Minneapolis, so I'll hop on. But
it's a big day Friday. Big day Friday.
Yeah, the new duds. I seen some pictures, the microphones and all that good stuff, and so
Ralph's roadies are going to be out in force. Probably like
let's hop to history.
Hey, but I just want to let you guys know that I'm not going to be here tomorrow either, because I'm going to go to golf too. I'm going to go golf too. So
nice.
I'm going to choose to go golfing instead of the show too.
I could actually do the show tomorrow.
AD, I'm just messing, man. I'm just messing.
I know you are. We don't golf until 10:55, until 11, I believe. But it just depends on what time.
Yeah.
Because I speak here tonight, and we leave to go to Minot in the morning, and I think it's an.
Oh, so then it's not worth it. Yeah, it's not worth it.
90 miles away or something like that. So
it's not worth it.
Yeah, we'll see that. Let's go to history.
History.
Right.
Now punting.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much of biology.
Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.
Yeah. Unknown texture, thanks a bunch. When I said Bob Sneed, that didn't sound right. I was like, no, that's not Bob.
Bob's middle name.
Unknown texture 8718. Thanks for helping me out. Yeah, Slim and Sam Steve. When I said Bob, I'm like, something about that didn't sound right. Oh, put it this way: those clubs were like Slim and Sammy Sneed back in those days, man.
I heard that the wooden clubs have more forgiveness.
I don't know, but this club wasn't very far from
just hit 100 yards shorter.
It was that real. It wasn't that stiff shaft. It was that one. It was real flimsy. It was like basically like swinging like a whipple stick or something like that. I was like, I can't use this thing. I'm not good with one.
You see the curve in it in your backswing. You see the curve of the shaft.
Yeah. And my swing is not necessarily slow, so I got that of the driver, man. And it was on and popping. We ended up second. The team that won, I think, was 12 under. We finished at 11 under, something like that. But it was a good time. Good time. In history today, folks, we got to go all the way back. Nick, I'm not even sure if you were born. Yeah, you were born. You were probably 2 because you were born in 2001.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you were 2 years old. September 13th, Nebraska 18, Penn State 10 was that game that we played them. That was the last time that Joe Paterno was in Memorial Stadium, and I was a ground attack where I backed Josh Davis, had 179 yards on 32 carries. Jamal Lord added 100 more. But remember the kicker's last name, Raff? David, what was his last name? Remember David Dykes?
Vaguely. Not really. Yeah. I wouldn't have guessed David Dykes.
Yep. 4 field goals, ended up winning 18-10 against Penn State. I remember Josh Davis just having a bruising game in that time. Like I said, 32 carries, 179 yards. That was Joe Pa's last time in Memorial Stadium. Of course, we know the end of that whole saga that took place there at Penn State with Jerry Sandusky issue that took place there. But that was a major history. Nebraska football. When Nick was just a year and a half running around in diapers asking for tippy cups and snacks.
With plenty of style, too.
Plenty of style. Yeah, the onesies were matching. In overall history, Raff, I think you'll appreciate this one. In 1999,
Give it to me.
Ways jersey is retired by the Denver Broncos on this date in 1999. They retired number 7's jersey in Denver. History.
I was there.
You were there?
Jesus Christ. Holy cow. I've never been so scared in my life. Oh my God. Too loud. Good Lord. Yes, I was there. The Dolphins won on Monday Night Football. Dan Marino, I think, got like 4 touchdowns. It was Brian Greasy's first start. He did have 3 touchdown passes, though. But what I remember about that game, though, was I was like, I'm going to get the best tickets ever for this halftime ceremony because I want to be there to see Elway get his jersey retired. And I paid way too much, and the guy lied to me, and John Elway was facing the other way. So I got a good look at John Elway's back and his hair. So, yeah, I always remember that. But, yeah.
You should have just stormed the field. You should have just stormed the field. I'm Elway's biggest fan, literally.
I don't know how that would have turned out.
You might have been able to meet him for once.
You think you would have shook my hand?
No.
Probably.
I want to shake your hand.
I'm like crawling up.
It's like, have you guys seen that video? The video of the guy where he's in the plane yelling, "I want to shake your hand."
Yep. I'll remember that too when I went back to oh gosh. No, that was different game. Sorry. I got my Bronco games confused. Pass. That's back when I went to a lot of games. Now I just like watching them on TV. So much
How many
easier.
Bronco games have you been to, Ralph?
I would say probably close to 20, probably. Maybe. I don't know. Somewhere around there.
Fantastic.
Good times. Good times.
All righty, fellas. What do we got coming up? 9 o'clock hour here before we go to break.
I want to gauge the Husker temperature down there because there's quite a few Husker fans up here. I've been asked questions like crazy up here. People ask me why I don't go to a lot of games. I get tired of answering questions sometimes. I'm like, I saw the same thing that you saw. I got the same frustrations you have. Kind of get the temperature was back there. A few of the statements from the players there. Obviously, today is Wednesday. You got 2 days, really a day left of hardcore prep. Today and tomorrow. Tomorrow you kind of taper off a little bit, but today is the last physical day, if you would, of football practice. But man, I want to gauge the temp, see what you guys are hearing up there, hearing down there.
98.5.
What's that?
98.5. The temp. I'm still scared out of my mind after that. You must be pathetic. I was not seeing that coming. Holy cow. I jumped out of my chair. I was like, what the? I'm alive, though.
Well, folks, we got Husker football talking up. And, Nick, I think we still have a few clips still from Tuesday's presser. I want to play a few of those if we could, break those down, really discuss what we anticipate seeing. And one thing I don't want to see on Saturday, I hope we don't, but there's always going to be some. I hope no player is booed in their own stadium. I would hate to hear that. People are going to do what people are going to do. You can't regulate everybody. It is what it is. I just want to win. I don't care if it's 2-0. I just need a win. Those players mentally need a win. That staff needs to win. Our state needs to win. But, folks, we'll be right back. We'll discuss that and much more. Potential Aaron Rodgers suitors as well. Zach Wilson, the guy to keep it going. We'll be right back, folks. It's The Drive. AD, Raff, Nicholas holding it down. 937 a ticket. Be right back.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Imagine a world where no one explains the rules of the game. Just go out there and do your best, kid. But your best isn't good enough. Junior Achievement is working on leveling the playing field. We need your support. Suit up. It's game time.
Visit ja.org/volunteer.
Don't deny. Your work calls dropping? Here's the FYI. Your old school internet company can't keep up. They give it a try. Their network isn't enough. Don't get trapped in their gimmicks and lies. It's time to fiber your internet with Allo. Honest, local, and hassle-free is what we stand by. Experience Allo Internet. Visit allofiber.com/FYI.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Summer is winding down, but there's no reason to put your golf clubs away. Double Eagle Golf makes golf leagues and events possible year-round. Sign up today for 9-hole leagues this fall, any day from Monday to Friday, starting on September 25th. Check out their deals on monthly memberships and schedule your Husker watch parties, birthday or bachelor parties, corporate and team outings, or just a good old Saturday with the boys. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street. Call today at 402-742-0140.
You finally finished your man cave in the basement. Brand new furniture, huge TV, and all of your collector's items. You're ready for football season. You were so excited until one bad rain and it is all ruined. Don't risk a flooded basement and countless dollars in damages when it can be avoided. Call John Henry's today for a free sump pump estimate for your home.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing. Heating and
Is your backyard ready for fun with friends and family this fall? GE Landscape Supply has pavers and boulders, which are a great accent for any backyard landscaping project. And you can find them at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere, nearby or far away. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapesupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Hey guys, Jake Sorensen here from Early Break. The garage door at our house has been needing replacement for a couple years, and a few months ago, we finally did something about it. Steve's Garage Doors and Services was great through the whole process in providing options and also going to the next level to get a door that was approved by our HOA. And best of all, the removal of the old door and installation of the new door was done smoothly with no issues. Call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today at 402-480-9462.
The Southern Pecan Cake from Beatrice Bakery. They don't just let you call anything Southern, especially when it's baked right here in Nebraska. But there are standards you have to meet, like a rich, decadent, moist caramel cake? Check. Bursting with too many large pecans to count? Check. Big enough to share with the whole group? Check. But delicious enough that you won't want to share? A big check on that one. The Southern Pecan Cake, the newest cake to the Beatrice Bakery lineup. Try it for yourself at Beatrice Bakery, online at beatricebakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
You had to know that when Wingstop set out to make a crispy, juicy chicken sandwich, they wouldn't make it in just one flavor. They'd make it in all 12. Like lemon pepper, mango habanero, hickory smoked barbecue, and OG hot. So why have one new favorite chicken sandwich when you can have 12? Try the new sauced and tossed Wingstop chicken sandwich today for only $5.49 at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Valid for a limited time and available at participating Wingstop locations only while supplies last. Price subject to applicable taxes and fees.
Gray Diesel and Equipment Services is hiring and seeking motivated applicants. Gray offers a second-to-none benefit package that includes health, dental, vision, 401k, paid vacation, and paid holidays. They offer great pay and tuition reimbursement or a tool purchase program for qualified candidates. It's a fun, friendly team with lots of variety and work assignments, so there's something for everybody. View and apply for their job openings today at grayusa.com. Visit them in person just off I-80 and North 56th Street. Come be a part of the Gray difference.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show, powered by Sunbelt Rentals. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group of BHHS Ambassador, Select Plumbing, Jimmy John's, Lincoln Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits, Fleet Beef, Yours Cheese Spread, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome into the drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history. We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday. We are one sleep, three sleeps from Nebraska football again.
How'd you get to one sleep of that somewhere?
What?
How on earth did you ever think it was one sleep?
No, I started counting one sleep, two
Oh,
sleep, three
gotcha.
sleep. Everybody's a little edgy here today, AD. I
Well,
think you need to come back and be happy.
Listen, I'm tired of Jake.
Nick's about ready to punch Jake out. I mean, things are just getting testy in here over style.
There's a major discrepancy within the poll that I've realized now.
What's that?
It's not about who dresses nicer. It's about who has better style. There's two different things. Jake, to his credit and to his needs for what he does at the station, needs to wear nicer golf pants, a golf polo, a quarter zip every day. I don't. There's a difference between dressing. It's not about how nice you dress. It's about how you dress. And if I'm seriously about to lose, and that's fine, I'm fine with losing. But if I'm about to lose to a guy that wears black pants with a navy shirt every single day, that is disappointing and disgusting. Because that is horrible.
There we go.
Nick, you sound a little frustrated if I was if I could gauge anything.
It's unbelievable. Plus, the early breakers, if you're still listening, rude.
Oh boy.
The breakers are mean.
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them. They're mean.
They're expecting 500 breakers there on Friday.
Yeah, they're mean to me. They're mean to everybody outside of the early break show.
Wow. They're nice to me.
No, they're not, Raff.
Yeah, they are.
No, you don't know what they talk about you.
No, they're like
They don't know
kind-hearted.
what- You don't know what they say about you, Raff.
I love you, breakers. The breakers love me.
I'm just saying, it's kind of yeah, it's just kind of disappointing. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's disappointing because people see that Jake's wearing a quarter zip, which I agree. Quarter zips are nice. I love quarter zips. I wear quarter zips all the time outside of work.
Yeah.
But it's not about who dresses nicer.
On
It's
Friday,
about style.
Nick, being the Friday, the first new day in the new studio, just wear a suit, man. Just wear a suit.
I should.
Wear a black
should.
suit.
But then I'm still not gonna have style because that's just dressing better.
You'll be like the Larry Fitzgerald of the studio.
I'm just saying. Just really there's just miscommunication, there's discrepancies, and it's just unfortunate. But
you guys,
There's a lot of breakers upset with you right
Jake,
now.
Jake retweets it, and it's all the early break folks just get in line and just team up on me. That's fine.
Wow.
That's fine.
There's gonna be like signs downtown on Friday going the breakers hate Nick or stuff like
That's fine with me.
Nick has no style or man. Now you've
Here we go.
here we go.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Hello, Jake.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
How's it
hey,
going?
here's the problem. You keep blaming people for your problems that are not mine or theirs. It's your problem, Nick. Nobody from my timeline is voting me because I told them to. I retweeted it, and it's just a
you don't have to
factual
tell
thing.
them to. That's not it. We all agree that when it comes to the morning show, it's great. It's a great program. It just
calling all the
skews
breakers out.
everything. It skews everything.
The breakers will defend us to the death.
Here we go.
Oh, how about this? How about this?
Rico says
Rico's-
Nick. Josh says Jake. Thank
There
you
go.
for
Thank
style.
you. Thank you.
I just don't want you.
They switched.
I just don't want you calling out my followers, who probably a lot of
Yeah.
them follow you too, Nick, and just say that they're
Oh no, the ones that
they're
have commented
biased.
don't follow me.
Someone said, "Nice try, Bake Swim." That was Tyler. I appreciate that. Graham also said, "Come on, Bake Swim. You have no chance in this one." Basically,
How about this?
AD. It's just a I hear AD. It's a fact of life. AD.
Yeah.
I've got more style than Nick. We both have bad style, but I have.
Yeah, exactly.
I have him
That's not
beat.
what we're saying.
I'm not saying I have good style. I have better style than you, and
You
it's
have
not
less worse
good.
style.
Thank you. Yes, that's a win.
Okay.
That's all we're going for. here.
We got told on the text line that we both dress like effing dorks.
Oh,
That must be one of Ralph's roadies right there.
Oh, how about this? Well, how about this? Breaker on the stream says Jake cheats at golf.
Oh
Is
no.
that true?
no.
Oh.
I mean, I probably have in the past, but I don't try.
Careful now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
No, careful now.
do
Don't
you want to vote for somebody that cheats at golf?
bring Jake's golf game into this.
No,
All right,
here we
we're getting
go.
personal.
Do you want to
We're getting
vote for
personal.
somebody that topped 16
I-
tee
I
shots in a
did
row
too.
at the Beatrice Country Club 3 years
Oh,
ago?
Heck with it.
16
This is our
tee
second to
shots
last
in
day
a
in the
row.
studio. Let's get ready to rumble. I
Now-
see a studio cage match.
Now, gentlemen. As
Oh,
you
there he
said,
is. Mr.
you're both.
Fashion.
You're both. No, I'm not. You're both not the drippiest. You're not the most.
We never said we
fashionable.
were. I said
know-
I have
but
more than Nick.
Jake, can I finish?
No, you can't. I made my statement.
Rico, do you want to vote for somebody that doesn't let you voice your opinions?
Oh.
I wouldn't be voting for you either.
Yeah, Nick rounds him down.
Okay, neither one of you are very fashionable, but I think there's an easy way to to solve this.
Uh-oh.
Friday,
Flex off.
first day, new studio.
No.
I'll be in a 3-piece suit.
Get dressed.
Oh.
Do I need to wear a cummerbund?
Get dressed.
Oh.
Get dressed up, gentlemen.
Do you still have your prom tux, Nick?
It's not my problem. It's the one I.
It's time to get dressed up, gentlemen. Friday, first day in the new studio. Get drippy.
Get
It's gonna be
drippy.
so stupid.
Get drippy.
I'm gonna wear the stuff from Dumb and Dumber, the little blue. With
Please do.
Yeah.
Please do.
Jake, what's on your
I'm
mind?
not even
man?
sure when I played golf with Bolt. He says I used a foot wedge by a tree. What do we play at?
Bolt, do you really want to vote for somebody that
Where
doesn't
did we
remember
play golf
playing with
at? I
you?
used a foot wedge at. Remind me. Was this at golf league or when?
No.
The point is here. We all know that AD has the best. He's got the best style of anybody and on the show at this point, myself included, and including Rico. Rico, your style's not as good as AD's either.
No, it's not. But we had this conversation off air, Jake.
But I think I'm second of 5 here.
AD has
Raff,
the most expensive style.
No, Target.
Hey, I don't care. Listen, I don't care.
Walmart.
Style is style. Is it expensive or not? It's style.
Yeah, I don't think you guys have seen my sweatpants lately. When I bust those,
Oh, you got new ones. Out of here.
Yeah, those puppies will
They
definitely
actually-
bring the style points up
They
for me.
don't have holes.
I think of the 5 people right now on the airwaves. I'm number 2 of style, including you, Rico. You're third. It goes AD, me, Rico, Raff, Nick.
Oh, really?
Nick's last now. He's actually now a distant last.
I've never claimed to be the most stylish. If I wanted to,
I gave you third.
If
Take
I
that
wanted
win.
to, I could.
Hey, that's
I'd get
bronze, man. That's pretty good in
pretty
the
good.
Olympics.
I
to
don't
take
know,
bronze.
man.
I never take bronze. I go for gold or nothing.
I
But
don't-
there's no way I'm past it.
I feel like I'm above Raff because I don't buy my sweatpants in bulk.
Yeah, I picture it. Not for sure.
Nick is so offended by this conversation. He keeps getting really personal.
I got 4 pairs.
See?
The first time I bought 3, and that wasn't enough. So then I got 4 now.
He just added one.
I had to do laundry 6 times a week.
Nick, you're behind Raff. How do you feel about that?
I'm
You're
not
fifth.
behind Raff.
He's 4th.
I know better than that.
I like my sweatpants.
Well,
Okay.
Hey,
I like
let's
my number 2
comfort over
rating.
style, baby.
Okay.
I'm outta
thank
here.
you. Yep, we're out. We're time to go to break. AD, send it away.
AD still on the show? Where did he come from?
Hey man, my jaws are hurting from laughing, man. That was folks. That was our style of minute debate. Maybe a new segment. I don't know. But we were going to break, and we come back. We promise we will talk some Husker football, break that down as well. We'll be right back on Style a Minute. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
Acres, your John Deere dealer, is offering hot financing on all new compact tractors. For a limited time, get 0% interest for 84 months when you buy any new John Deere compact tractor. And with a variety of attachments, you'll make quick work of chores around your acreage. From mowing to grading and moving large loads, Acres has a John Deere tractor to handle your toughest projects. Don't delay. Visit your local Acres store to take advantage of this great offer. Acres, solutions for every field. Offer expires September 30th, 2023, subject to approved credit with John Deere Financial.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in September. Try their new pizza bagel with pepperoni and fresh mozzarella grilled on a sun-dried tomato bagel. And try their Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Great Plains Trail Network. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe. A lot of businesses say that they're family focused. But when tough situations in life arise, the business feels anything but for your best interests. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring, and they will always treat their employees like family, as they do with customers. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring Class A and B CDL drivers, a shop tech, and diesel mechanic. If you're looking for a career with a company that goes above and beyond to value you and your family, apply today at jamesenterpriseinc.com or call 402-432-6740. It takes a great game plan to win a football game each week, and right now, it's time to plan a trip to get a new car at Mullen Motors. Just like on the football field, there's a wall of defense on the way to Mullen Motors. 48th Street is under construction from Layton all the way to Cornhusker Highway. But the lot at Mullen Motors is full of tons of great vehicles to drive home this fall for the ultimate touchdown. Mullen Motors, still open through road construction at 48th and Walker.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Summer is winding down, but there's no reason to put your golf clubs away. Double Eagle Golf makes golf leagues and events possible year-round. Sign up today for 9-hole leagues this fall, any day from Monday to Friday, starting on September 25th. Check out their deals on monthly memberships and schedule your Husker watch parties, birthday or bachelor parties, corporate and team outings, or just a good old Saturday with the boys. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street. Call today at 402-742-0140.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Gray Diesel and Equipment Services is your go-to place in Lincoln for repairs and maintenance for diesel pickups to Class 8 over-the-road trucks and trailers, from bumper pole utility to full-size semi. Gray performs DOT inspections and are a service provider for fleet companies like ARI, Element Fleet, and FleetNet. They're a family-owned business in operation since 1952, and they keep a clean, friendly shop. Customer service is their top priority. Give Gray Diesel and Equipment Services a visit today, with easy access just off I-80 and North 56th Street.
Allo is here to give you the FYI. Are your shows buffering? We know why. Are your games lagging? Don't deny. Are your work calls dropping? Here's the FYI. Your old school internet company can't keep up. They give it a try. Their network isn't enough. Don't get trapped in their gimmicks and lies. It's time to fiber your internet with Allo. Honest, local, and hassle-free is what we stand by. Experience Allo Internet. Visit allofiber.com/FYI.
The high school football season rolls on right here on 93.7 The Ticket. Hey guys, it's Nick Sainer. Join me and the Husker Hall of Famer Jay Foreman this Friday night from Gretna High School as we bring you a top 5 matchup in Class A. Number 2, Millard South Patriots travel to Gretna to face off against number 5, Gretna Dragons. Kickoff is slated for 7 p.m. with pregame scheduled to go on around 6:40 p.m. You can hear that and all the action unfold right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You finally finished your man cave in the basement. Brand new furniture, huge TV, and all of your collector's items. You're ready for football season. You were so excited until one bad rain and it is all ruined. Don't risk a flooded basement and countless dollars in damages when it can be avoided. Call John Henry's today for a free sump pump estimate for your home.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing. Heating and
Join us at this year's Ignite Lincoln 15 at Rococo Theater on Thursday, September 14th for an inspiring night of stories that spark change. Get your tickets at ignitelincoln.org. Don't miss this chance to be a part of something extraordinary.
Guys, you've heard me tell you all about Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping. But it's not just me. Folks all over town are getting into shape with the FXB program. Guys like Brian, who joined at the same time I did a year and a half ago.
Yeah, Mark, I'm in better shape than I have been in quite some time. The people at Farrell's are awesome. The instructors keep the workouts fun, and the owners are engaged and committed to the success of all of their members.
The next Farrell's 10-week challenge begins on October 7th, and ticket listeners get $150 off enrollment. Just head to theticketfm.com. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill and 70th and Vine.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran, for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show, sponsored by Tanner's Bar and Grill, Vinny Creekat, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
This is The Drop with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket This segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School, 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. Whether it's a family dinner, a date night, or a catch-up with old friends, Florial's is the perfect place to make special memories. All you have to do is visit florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders. Kick off at 6 o'clock this weekend. Florial's could be your place. Get some food. Yes.
Love it, man. Big shout out the best. Magnum PI, we got you. Nick, I think you've seen it on the text line.
Yeah, we put it in there.
Yeah, we got you, Magnum PI. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate all the texters this morning as well as always. David from Renew, yes, I got lighting. They can see me this morning. So we erased that issue. Nick, do we got any clips we can play that we didn't play yesterday, brother?
Yeah, I'm sure there's a couple on here. Looking from Matt Rule here. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, as Nick gets that ready there, Colorado State plays Colorado this weekend. Actually, Colorado will host Colorado State. And Jay Norvell, of course, who's on the Nebraska staff under Callahan. I got to know Jay a little bit when he was here at Nebraska. Great family, great guy. He was been in a few schools as well as the head coach at Colorado State. And the media had asked him what he thought about the game. He goes, he says, they had the early bye week. He goes, we're playing on ESPN. We've got game day. Let's go. He goes, Stevie Wonder could see this is a great opportunity. So they actually they took a pretty tough loss against Washington State. Actually, more than tough. They lost by 50 against Washington State this past weekend. But it's the first time that either school, Colorado State, has been ranked. Either school's been ranked since 2003. So, Jay Norville, those guys, like I said, I like Jay. Jay's a good dude, good guy. So wish him the best of luck against Colorado this weekend. But, yeah, let's see what we got, Nick.
All right, so let's talk about the wide receiver room because we saw, obviously, Isaiah Garcia Castaneda out for the year with the torn ACL. Mm-hmm. Billy Kemp really started to come on against Colorado. We saw him a little more active in the passing and receiving game. We saw, unfortunately, a dropped pass on a crucial third down from Alex Bullock. Yeah. So let's talk about the young wide receivers, as the Malachi Colemans, the Jaden Doss, the Jalen Lloyds of the world. Rule was asked about those guys on Monday.
Jaden has that broken arm, so he's back to practicing this week, but limited. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know when he'll be ready. When Jaden's ready, I think he'll play. Fleeks, I think Fleeks has really come on, and so he'll help us this week. Jeremiah Charles is coming on. We have a kid from right here at Lincoln High that walked on for us. Kenneth. I think Kenneth can help us, but they're just kind of waiting for their time, if that makes sense. Bryce Turner, those guys are waiting for their time. So Jeremiah probably the closest, but I think our receivers, it's going to kind of click. I mean, I really believe that. I think, again, just staying on the field and getting into a rhythm will help our offense.
There you go.
Some young.
Go ahead, Raff.
I was just going to say, you got some youngsters. I mean, they're building up, but once again, it's like, what have you done for me lately? So we kind of need that production probably now instead of later, but we'll see. We will see.
Absolutely. I was telling the folks up here, just even, that they're like, well, what are we going to do? I'm like, well, first of all, as frustrated as we can be, frustrated as the results have been, like I said, my full assessment with novice at best, I'll wait until November. 2 games together were frustrating how we lost, etc. But there's some things, of course, we all know the elephant in the room, the turnovers. The thing that I will say, here's the silver lining, and this is not me just having rose-colored sunglasses on. The silver lining is the mistakes can be corrected. It's not like it's a litany of issues. Not like the defense is playing terrible, the offense. No, these are things that can be corrected. And I remind myself, too, this is 2 games in. If I'm seeing this in year 2, if I'm seeing the same things, and even game 9, game 8, I think there becomes some cause for a little bit more cause for concern. But honestly, mine is more frustration, like everybody else's, because there are things that can be there are things that can be fixed. It's not you're going out executing a better team just beat you. I think that's the most frustrating thing for myself. I can't speak for all fans, but for myself, is that when you beat yourself, that's the problem. That's the one that irritates me the most because, and I'm not going to question effort. Those guys effort is there, and we can't always say that in years past that effort was there. I hadn't seen one person out there give up or just come up with a lackadaisical effort or anything like that. Defense is playing lights out. They just need some complimentary. They need some help as far as that goes on the offensive side, which we've talked about. The receivers, like you mentioned, there was a big drop that we had on that third down conversion, I believe, or fourth down. I think it was third down conversion. That was that big drop that was there.
Yeah.
There was a couple drops that were there. So if they can clean those things up, like I said, I like our chances against Northern Illinois. And as I said earlier this week, we have no gimme on our schedule left. And I say that in that if you turn the ball over, if you're averaging 3 turnovers a game, there is no safe team on your schedule. None. In fact, the biggest opponent on our schedule this week is ourselves. In my opinion, the biggest opponent we face this week is ourselves. And if we can stop beating ourselves, I like our chances the next 2 weeks. Obviously, Michigan's a different animal, a different beast. You're going to have to play very fundamental football. But to keep it on this week's game, the biggest opponent, and this is not knocking Northern Illinois, as Coach Rule said, a wounded animal has nothing to lose. They are very dangerous. But I would put us in that same category right now. We're very wounded as well. Let's be honest, guys. 0-2, we have no room to call anybody else wounded. We are the wounded animal right now. And unfortunately, our wounds have come because of mostly self-inflicted. So, but again, it's year one. It's game 2, not even year 1. It's game 2. So those are the things I would like to see corrected, and receivers catching balls they should catch.
Another conversation that we've been having throughout the week and we'll continue to have here very soon is whether or not Jeff Sims is going to be the starting quarterback out there on Saturday, not because of wanting to put him on the bench or just give him a break. It's because of injury. And so one of the big problems throughout Nebraska the last couple of years has been that gap between quarterback 1 and quarterback 2, obviously, right? We've had it to where Adrian Martinez and then that gap between Luke McCaffrey and other quarterbacks, right? And so even last year with Casey Thompson and Chubba Purdy, we saw it in the Michigan game on the road. And so Monday rather, Matt Rule was asked about that, the gap between the 2 quarterbacks of Jeff Sims and then Heinrich Harburg and Chubba Purdy. Here's what he had to say.
I just leaned back on kind of what I said at the end of training camp, that I felt like we could win with Chubba and I felt like we could win with Heinrich. They both can run, so we can maintain some of the things that we're doing quarterback run wise. I think some of the plays we've called have been quarterback draws, and maybe they've been seen as like a scramble, but we've called some quarterback draws that those guys can execute at a high level. So I think both those guys can run the offense. Obviously, right now, with where we're at right now, the offense isn't doing what we want it to do in general. So, I think all of us, as a team, have to be better on offense to have a chance to win games. But I have a lot of confidence in both those guys, and I think they both bring unique skill sets to the table.
So there you go.
Well,
thoughts, Raff?
I guess sometimes when you say what you say and then what you see, I don't know if he might, gosh, I hate to say this, but I don't think he had confidence in them on Saturday, because he never did make a switch, until it was, late in the game and out of hand. But I this is what I hope for Saturday. This is what I envision. Sometimes it comes true once in a while, but I want Sims to play. I want him to play good. I want him to get through the game, no turnovers, but I want Nebraska to have that opportunity to put in Chubba or put in Heinrich and give them a chance to take some, not to get their feet wet, not put them in like Colorado, like second quarter. I was thinking to myself, maybe this is the time you make the switch with Heinrich, but we just had a turnover. You had their crowd into it. Nebraska was pinned deep in their own. It's like, well, no, then I started having flashbacks to Cody Green, putting him in on the 1 yard line and having it. But I thought what would probably be good for Nebraska would maybe get to the half, put Heinrich in, put Chubb in, start him off the first half, let him play a possession or two, then maybe go back to Sims. Mm-hmm. So like this week, I want them to take over, after a kickoff, where they get the ball on the 25-yard line. They're not pinned super deep back, and give those guys the opportunity. If you've got the confidence in them to win, you've got to give them some opportunities to play and to get their feet wet and to see if they can play. So then if we run into that situation again, like we did against Colorado, where, okay, we're going to take out
Sims for a possession or two. I'm not saying bench him. I'm just saying give him a little breather, put in the other quarterback. Maybe they can kickstart something just to have that in your pocket. But until we see it in a game, you just don't know. And that's what the most frustrating part is you've got to give these quarterbacks an opportunity to play. If you have the confidence in them, let them play. Give them it goes for the whole team. Like you're seeing on defense. You saw like Gabair.
Yeah, Mekhi Gabair.
Mekhi Gabair. You didn't know that he could do what he did until you gave him that opportunity. So I hope it's all the way through with the court. To the quarterbacks. I want, in a perfect world, I'd like to see all three quarterbacks play on Saturday, just to give them experience. So then if the situation arises again, you have something to fall back on.
Yeah. I was going back to the defensive side. I was really glad to see Mekhi Gabair play as well as he did. I literally had to look him up. I was talking around with dude, he wasn't even on the roster. He's been there for 2 years. And the way that he came in, and he mentioned just how Coach White, Ruling Company had just reinvigorated his confidence. So it was good to see that. That's going. There's some bright spots. Raff, I agree with you on the offensive side as far as quarterbacks. Perfect example. Now I'm just going by. You can look at any team that is consistent, which we have not been consistent. But their quarterbacks, obviously, you want your starter in there. But when you've got a starter that has struggled as bad as we've had right now, it's imperative that you put your guys in situations to where when they are put in a situation that's tight, the lights aren't too bright for them. I think it's in these next 2 weeks. Again, this is not sleeping on Northern Illinois. This is not sleeping on La Tech. We got 2 weeks. But as far as this goes, I think it's imperative those quarterbacks get reps because I don't care how talented, I don't care if it's quarterback, running back, receiver, etc. When their mistakes supersede their talents, it negates everything they bring to the table. And the offensive side of the ball, the football is your prized possession. If you have a propensity to turn the ball over, you negate everything you bring to the table because you shoot yourself in the foot. We've seen that in 2 games to where we drive down the field, and right when we're about to hit pay dirt, we turn the ball over on a self-inflicted wound. Again, I won't be surprised to see Sims play on Saturday. But I tell you what, I think you got to get your backup some reps in there, some meaningful reps. And I'm not talking about when you're up 28-0 either. If you're up, there's 28 seconds left. For the longevity of the season, it's a long season, as we know in the Big Ten. Jeff has already had the injury that was there. We've had other injuries. You've got to give your quarterbacks reps. If we didn't have the 2 games to where we had turned the ball over 7 times in 2 games, that sense of urgency wouldn't be there as much. But perfect example, I'll go back again. I'm just going by example. When Frazier goes down with blood clots, Brooke Behringer's ready to go in. I know that's a unique situation. Brooke Behringer goes down. Matt Terminator comes in. Now, did you miss a beat a little bit? Yes, but those guys were also prepared because they were also getting real-time reps. And I think that's going to be – now, you can go back to then or even right now. Those teams who had quarterbacks that would come in and substitute for the starters because they got real-time reps, And if you have a quarterback that wasn't make those turnovers, you may not see him as much until the mop-up time. But because we saw what we've seen, we can't deny that we haven't seen some critical errors in critical times, hence why we're sitting at 0-2. I think it's imperative that you give those guys some real minutes because you just don't know. You just don't know.
Gentlemen, we got one last segment here before we send it off and hand it off to the captain and T. Farley.
Look forward to it, fellas. We'll be right back. We'll have our RGT, 80 Attitude Adjustment, folks, our last song. We'll be right back. Thanks for riding with us. We'll be right back. 93.7 The Ticket, The Drive.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Houses? They're expensive. And once you buy one, you're kind of stuck with it for a while. You need to make sure you get your best house for the best price. You need Ben Bleicher and his team of pros at Professional Realty Group. They'll take the time to figure out what's important for you in your dream home, and they have the expertise to find the hidden issues that could surprise you after the sale. That's professional knowledge, proactive service. We call that potential. Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Service Ambassador. Find more online at prg-ne.com.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Guys, you've heard me tell you all about Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping, but it's not just me. Folks all over town are getting into shape with the FXB program. Guys like Ryan, who joined at the same time I did a year and a half ago.
Yeah, Mark, I'm in better shape than I have been in quite some time. The people at Farrell's are awesome. The instructors keep the workouts fun, and the owners are engaged and committed to the success of all of their members.
The next Farrell's 10-week challenge begins on October 7th, and ticket listeners get $150 off enrollment. Just head to theticketfm.com. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill and 70th and Vine.
Allo is here to give you the FYI. Are your shows buffering? We know why. Are your games lagging? Don't deny. Are your work calls dropping? Here's the FYI. Your old school internet company can't keep up. They give it a try. Their network isn't enough. Don't get trapped in their gimmicks and lies. It's time to fiber your internet with Allo. Honest, local, and hassle-free is what we stand by. Experience Allo Internet. Visit allofiber.com/FYI.
When you think of places with tons of great beer selections and amazing food menu in Omaha, the conversation should start and end with Bärischen Beer Garden in Benson. With more than 30 beers on tap, including several German options, you're sure to find something you like. And don't forget their Nashville hot chicken sandwich or any of their delicious hamburgers. Start off with the warm house-made pretzels and you're on to a great day at Bärischen Beer Garden in the heart of Benson in Omaha.
Are you tired of living in pain? It's time to take control. At Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, we're your one-stop shop for expert care in Lincoln. From broken bones to complex reconstruction, our skilled team will help you get back on track. Visit prairieortho.com today and discover why we're the trusted choice for thousands of patients. Don't let pain hold you back. Take the first step towards a better pain-free life with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, where healing begins. Call 402-489-4700.
Is your backyard ready for fun with friends and family this fall? GE Landscape Supply has pavers and boulders, which are a great accent for any backyard landscaping project. And you can find them at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere, nearby or far away. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapesupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
It takes a great game plan to win a football game each week, and right now, it's time to plan a trip to get a new car at Mullen Motors. Just like on the football field, there's a wall of defense on the way to Mullen Motors. 48th Street is under construction from Layton all the way to Cornhusker Highway. But the lot at Mullen Motors is full of tons of great vehicles to drive home this fall for the ultimate touchdown. Mullen Motors, still open through road construction at 48th and Walker.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
Join us at this year's Ignite Lincoln 15 at Rococo Theater on Thursday, September 14th for an inspiring night of stories that spark change. Get your tickets at ignitelincoln.org. Don't miss this chance to be a part of something extraordinary.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show, powered by Sunbelt Rentals. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group of BHHS Ambassador, Select Plumbing, Jimmy John's, Lincoln Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits, Fleet Beef, Yours Cheese Spread, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. We are proudly sponsored by Sandhills Global. Sandhills Global is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln. Apply today at sandhills.jobs. Got it. Boom. We back. Wrapping up the show.
RGT.
You ready for this?
I'm ready for it.
All right, here we go.
It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take right now. Beautiful.
There you go. What you got for us today, Raff?
All right, everybody. Today's Raff's Good Take goes out to the show Bigger Than the Score, starring Pete Ferguson at 8 o'clock a.m. on Sundays. If you have not got a chance to listen to this show, you definitely need to give it a listen. Pete highlights a bunch of scholars in the community. Last weekend he had Cyril and Emiliano, their big brother, big sisters, but they were on the show. Exceptional. The week before that, he had a guest host while he was out, I think, watching his daughter play volleyball. Yeah. He had Antonio on the show. But it's just so cool to see Pete just, spotlighting these scholars, and everything that Pete does for the community is just tremendous. But you definitely want to check out Bigger Than the Score. That's my Raff's Good Take, because it's just an awesome show.
Love it, man. Big shout out to Pete and all of his guests. He does a great job every Sunday with that from 8 to 9 a.m. along with followed up by Jeff and Nicole, Fitness Fanatics at 9 and 11. So we always have a great Sunday morning lineup for you. The day's 80 Attitude Adjustment is sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. IOC is hiring for direct support professionals all over the state of Nebraska, full-time, part-time, days, evenings, and weekends, help ensure a meaningful life for the people you support and helping to achieve their hopes and their dreams. Apply at ilc.net/careers. Folks, the 80 Attitude Adjuster for this morning is this: win your days, but you win your days by winning the night before. What do I mean by that? Folks, if you want to start a great day, start off with a great show like ours. Start off with a great show like Early Break with Sip and Jake. Start off listening to something positive. About 7 years ago, this is going to sound crazy. I'm telling you not to do this, but you're listening to our show. I stopped watching the news to start my day off. I don't do it. I don't listen. And I mean world news or things like that. Now, I catch up with the news later on in the day, like I probably will later today. But I don't start my days off listening to this race hates that race, this party hates that party, who was shot, who was murdered, who was killed. And then for the last 5 seconds of the segment, they say, now go have a great day. No, the entire thing is just so much negativity, man. So what I'm saying, folks, whether it's music, whether it's quiet time, prayer time, gratitude time, all I'm simply saying, to win your day, win your first 10 minutes. To win your day, win your first 10 minutes. This week has been tiresome. Body's tired, staying in different places each night, and you're speaking, you're shaking hands and things of that nature. It wears on you. I miss my guys at the studio, etc. But I try to keep my morning routine the same as my morning, my quiet time, and start my day out with something positive. Sip and Jake and Coach Bush, great way to start it out. Something funny, something informative. But all I'm simply saying, whatever you choose to do, make sure it's something that gets you going for the morning. In order to win your morning, win your first 10 minutes. That was the 80 Attitude Adjust for the day. Raz, take us on home, my man.
All right, everybody. It's been another great show. Or you could just be like Raff and not watch the news at all. Then you're positive all the time. But all right, everyone. Have a great day. We will talk to you tomorrow. Be nice to each other. See ya.